So Danielle, we're live. It's just you and I drinking. Um,
Having a fabulous time.
Having a fabulous time. Pat will hear this when he's editing the show.
Mm-hmm.
So Pat,
Pat, you bring the excitement. Oh! Is that what I see? I see a little Patrick icon.
I don't hear him though. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello. I see you.
You got a cowboy hat.
And you got a cowboy hat
Pat.
with camouflage.
Yes,
That's
I feel great.
oh no, it's not
Hey,
camouflage.
Pat,
It's flowers.
Pat, check this out. Hold on, Daniel. Hold on. Give me a second, all right? Check it out, Pat. Listen, all right? I'm gonna give you the honor of using any beat you want for this. You ready? Check it out. Hold on.
Okay.
Schedule for what fall? Yeah, we finna brawl. Schedule for what fall? Yeah, we finna brawl. World Wrestling Pimps, international players. Fuck it with Japan. Got me saying, oh, hey, Piss Wrestling got the piss out the cut. Got some talent acting wild. Motherfuckers getting bucked. Yeah, we scheduled for one fall. Yeah, we finna brawl, player.
All right. Okay.
That
It's a
was
slow clap for that.
I thought, you know what? The music, some of the worst music that's out there right now, I wanted you to imagine the lowest, darkest depths of where that music can go if that artist at the bottom of the barrel would make a song for our show. So that's what that is.
Wow.
So
I'm going to.
Please don't use that.
No, it's already recorded.
No,
it's their trademark.
But yes,
it's there permanently.
So obviously, I'm not for real with that. But so let me.
Patrick, we need to do a fashion update. You need to describe the beautiful ensemble I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, I got my Hawaiian shirt on, and what else?
I like that you're invoking some Garth Brooks with your hat wear.
No.
Yeah.
Chris Gaines, Danielle. Come
Chris
on.
Gaines.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Chris Gaines.
I've been mistaken.
So how do I sound? Do I sound okay? Like, is everything
Amazing.
on
Amazing.
point? All right. Yeah.
Oh, really,
You
really.
need to take a selfie and post that on Schedule for One Fall main headline.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna have to do that with my cowboy hat. I got my drink for tonight.
Ooh,
Very
very nice.
So yeah, straight out the bottle. So I guess we can. I guess we'll have to. Let me pull up the documentation. I have that right here on the.
Well, while you're drinking that, I pretty much have a mason jar full of Kettle One and ice.
This is your fourth, fifth, and sixth shot in this glass.
Yes, I am. Don't tell my boss. Tomorrow morning.
We're gonna do it big for this. We got the Grey Goose.
Ooh, yes.
So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay.
It's a fucking fantastic night of recording.
Yeah, I'm in a great mood. I'm finally back home, and my dog is sitting. Well, he's laying next to me.
The most beautiful puppy.
Yoshi, come here. Yeah, I know.
Don't you dare. I cannot. Are you gonna put this beautiful beast on the video feed, please?
Oh,
look at the baby.
He is definitely not a baby. Don't lick me,
dude. He is beautiful. He's
a wonderful, wonderful dog.
Oh
right,
my god!
And I take great care of him. Okay.
Wow, he's so huge.
I love how furry.
Yeah, he's all right. Okay, you can go.
Oh my god, it's just love.
Pat,
He's just showing love. Okay.
Pat, one quick thing. Do you have headphones on right now?
Yes, I do. Do I need to turn them down?
Because Danielle's saying furry really loud. I heard the echo of it. But that could be because Danielle
could be
like,
because I saw a furry baby and I'm sitting right in front of you, and I just have a lot of excitement anytime I see a furry baby.
Yeah. Okay, so I just shot this link to a bunch of people, and let's send it to my crew in Mexico real quick. There's about 20 people in there that'll come listen.
Let me do.
Are you doing it through WhatsApp?
Shout out to my brother who's listening right now.
Shout out, Mike.
Wait. Oh my God. Yes. Wait, your actual brother or just a brother? Like
My
friend,
actual
like Hermano,
brother. My Hermano.
or like
my Hermano. Okay.
Oh, like,
all right,
okay,
Pat.
okay.
So with that said, here I'm gonna play a video from our guy. Hopefully it's nothing inappropriate.
So I so want to open that link you just sent me right now, but I'm
all right. So our guy is at Harold Washington College working right now. So okay, everyone, Pat.
Yes.
We'll let you start it off. Here is the official beginning of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? No. Scratch that. Episode 20. I'm Patrick alongside La Flama Blanca and Black Market Ivan. Val will join us later. She is currently running through a corn maze somewhere in Nebraska, but she will be on the show. I'm finally back home, so I feel great. And let me start off. I want to apologize to the people because I think at the last three shows, I was stranded in the best city in the world, Chicago, but I was doing the podcast from my phone, which currently sucks because it's not even bringing up the Word document right now. So the quality was on my end was bad. You guys were okay. So now I have to step it up because the last thing I want is some neckbeard like, oh, Pat, he talked shit to me all day, and that motherfucker can't even afford a microphone to fucking talk. So I wanted to switch it up.
Oh no! What happened?
Pat, we lost Pat.
He got so excited that the connection dropped.
Danielle, how good was his connection before we lost him?
He was phenomenal. I hope that everybody can indulge his physical ensemble.
Danielle, tell people what he's wearing.
He is featuring 2018's summer collection of a black and pink floral printed button down. Room for a tie, but not necessary. Beautiful shirt.
There he is.
Hello, Patrick. Oh, he's gone again.
We dropped him
and
again.
Followed up with the most insanely epic cowboy hat with some rhinestone. No, were they rhinestones? No, they were more like studs around the brim of the hat.
Who sings the song Rhinestone Cowboy?
Neil
Like
Diamond?
a rhinestone.
Wait, hey,
what is that
Google,
song?
who sings Rhinestone Cowboy?
Okay.
Rhinestone
What the
Cowboy.
fuck?
Oh, Glenn
Pat, did
Campbell.
you know that Glenn Campbell wrote a song called Rhinestone Cowboy, which reminds us of you right now with that cowboy hat?
Man, no, I didn't know that, but he looked like he was racist, so I didn't never.
Well, I was just he
fucking
probably
music.
was, because let's just be real. But I was just commenting on your amazing summer outfit with your black. It is black, right? Black and floral, pink floral, printed
Yes.
button down.
Yes,
and
it is,
the most fantastic cowboy hat. You look phenomenal. I
Thank you.
think this should be the trademark shot for Schedule for One Fall. So thank you, Simon, for snapping this photo he's doing of you right now, Pat.
Thank you. Yeah, let me point to the camera.
Yes.
Real
Yeah, give it the
Maybe,
guns.
do this or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks amazing. So
yeah.
guys, so Pat, let me ask you a question. Right, it's episode 20. First of all, you and I had a crazy podcast about 10 years ago, which I don't think I've drank in the last 10 years as much as I did in the 6 short months we did that show. But we did not get to episode 20. We're on episode 20.
Really? Wait,
Yeah.
BMI never
Yeah.
got to episode 20?
No. So this is amazing.
No,
I mean, this is a huge
maybe.
milestone.
I think we got to like 10 episodes and
And then our livers stopped working.
Wow, that's
Yes.
just like pretty impactful though for how relevant that show is in my mind.
Well, trust me, we could talk about it all night, but a lot of people may not know what that is. But yes, I agree, Daniel. Thank you. And so one could
Thank
say
you.
the less episodes, the better. So The problem is with this show, we're gonna keep on going till the end of time until you people. Just
We're gonna
stop
lose
listening.
all the quality of the show. We already did
Actually,
after
no,
episode
actually,
5.
This
okay?
is the best quality we've had in a while, right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about like content.
Oh, content, like how the fact that we're already buzzed and we haven't even
yes,
started.
quality
So-
of
yeah.
content
So-
has just been flushed down the drain with my piss already. Okay.
I just have to think about that
Okay.
statement for a second. So, Pat, tell us about before we get into the wrestling, because there's a lot to talk about this week, and of course, we're waiting for Val as well. So we'll save the juicy stuff, which is Raw, for her. We'll let her jump in both feet into the piss. But Pat, how's your week been? How's your summer going already?
It is going great, man. About to start traveling again. Then we got All In September. Then my girlfriend comes out here October, November, and she comes out September, October, November, December. Oh shit! Fucking overload of love.
Get
And,
hype, get hype,
I really love how happy Patrick looks right now. Pat,
I am.
you look like you're on
I'm just
cloud
happy
9.
because
I
I'm
love
home
it.
and I just pre-ordered Shenmue 1 and 2 on the Xbox.
Oh yes,
I'm happy.
yes,
I'm
yes,
happy
yes.
as can be.
So
So yeah, the summer's been
So-
great.
I look forward to meeting your lady. So she's is she
Yes.
coming in like a couple days before All In or like the day
Um,
of?
As of right now, it will be the Friday morning of All
31st.
In, and then we're gonna get all settled in and all that stuff because we have a hotel room to do grown-up stuff. Right by the Sears Center.
Sex. Oh, Sex Center? Oh, I mean Sears Center? Yeah, absolutely.
Sex Center. Yeah, that's what the hotel is
that's
gonna
what
be.
it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I play some Val Venus music that night. So she'll be in town a day before the event, and she will be here from that Friday until Monday because unfortunately she has to go back to work. So yeah, it's flying in to this will be her first wrestling event ever.
I am
And
so
yeah, it's gonna be
excited.
cool.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
meet her. She's part of
Yes.
you, and we love you. So I can't wait to be a part
Yes.
of.
Oh my god, holy schmoly. Yeah, like it's gonna be pretty dope. I got so many people from the wrestling world that I follow on and follow me on Twitter that's coming to All In. So it's gonna be one big merry party with everybody and shit. Hopefully I can get shit faced after the show because I want to be able to see the show. It just sucks that we're all like all scattered around.
Yeah, but we're not gonna let that bother us. I
told you I will give
we will be all
my
down for
seat
it.
up. I would give my seat up to
For
sit
me,
with you guys.
okay, sounds like a plan. Okay, you and Simon can sit together, and I will
Yeah.
take your seat. Sounds. I agree to
Okay.
this. Thank you for
that backfired.
giving this up
Oh,
to
shit,
me.
yeah,
I
yeah,
greatly
yeah.
appreciate it. I will document everything
Yeah,
I
I am-
see.
I
worries.
am by the ramp. So
Like-
I just don't want to sit next to some fucking neckbeard or
I
some
have no
guy-
problem absorbing this this tribulation you'll be dealing with. So it's no problem. No problem. I got it.
I'm either
gotta
going
go.
to be sitting next to some fat guy that looks like Kevin Owens, or I want to be next to some fucking dude dressed like Nia Jax or something. I don't know. Like I you know what? I'm just going to enjoy it. Val told me when I go to these shows to just enjoy it, just have fun. So you know what? Whoever's sitting next to me, if you're a good sport and don't get on my fucking nerves through the whole show and over 21, I'll buy you a drink. That's what I'll do.
That's
being overly generous. So good for you, Pat. Good for you.
I'm trying
That's
to turn
way
it
more
into-
than what I would do. So I
turn it into
shit,
it's like,
you
I
get
don't
a
even,
hand clap for that.
it's like I don't even know you anymore, man.
yeah. I would hope not. I don't want to have to give him a V trigger and go to jail. so yeah, like All In is in September. You know, they just announced a match tonight. The first match, the card.
Should we talk about that or should we wait?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, why
let's,
not?
because
Fuck it. We can't talk
technically
about
is-
fucking Raw because Val's in fucking farmland.
she's in Farmageddon.
Yeah,
She's gonna run into Brock Lesnar.
Let's ask her how many stalks of corn she gives Raw. She gave Raw. Let me just put it this way, okay? The Midwest has too much damn corn, and I don't care if it's the main export of the Midwest. I don't care. I don't care if that's what fuels the economy. There's too much damn corn. I drove to Gurney Mills yesterday with my brother, and anyone who lives in Illinois knows that that's like a good hour away. There's so much damn corn, so much grass. I saw a guy driving a tractor down the right lane of the freaking main street. I'm like, it's just too much damn corn, guys. So that's all. So, Pat, what is the match that was just announced for All In?
It will be the villain Marty, Danielle's main man.
That's sexy Brit. That's sexy Brit.
He's gonna be going against fucking Okada, and it makes perfect sense. You got the guy with the umbrella against the guy that makes rain.
Yes.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Because I think nobody got that. When I was looking at all the Twitter shit out there about it, I was like, how is nobody putting these two things together?
I did not got that.
Oh.
I did not got
that.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Well, thank you, Pat,
also,
for
by the
pointing
way,
out about this epic element.
Just a little tidbit. I can't get into the doc because whatever, I'm pretty sure it's probably Ahmed Johnson at the top. Whatever these gifts are, like it's messing, it's screwing with my my stupid iPhone.
All right, try again.
Oh wait, he's showing.
Try again.
Fucking sucks.
Well, surprisingly, it's not Ahmed Johnson for the 20th week in a row.
Okay, now it worked. Yep, it works. It works.
It's the rapper of our generation, Enzo Amore.
Phenomenal and Enzo.
Consensual penis.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. That fucking dude.
So I think now isn't Nick Aldis versus Cody confirmed though for All In?
That was the technical.
Yes, it is.
First announcement.
But Cody did not win the.
Good point. Because the goal or the whole idea was that if he won the ROH title, then this match was happening for sure, right?
Yeah. He's like, I'll put the NWA title on the line if you put the Ring of Honor World title on the line. So I don't know if now he's backing out or what's gonna happen. But
good point. They never really addressed it since then. At least I don't think so. What do you think, Pat? Did you hear anything about it?
No, but I'm pretty sure there will be a match before or between now and All In, and I'm pretty sure Cody's gonna, get the belt, because I mean it's kind of advertised, the NWA championship with the Ring of Honor, winner takes all. I don't see why it still wouldn't happen, So we'll have to see. Maybe at a house show somewhere in Pikeville, Kentucky, they might have a match and Cody wins the fucking belt. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So Pat,
so
anyone who's listening to the show right now, right? So there a lot of people are driving to work, or some people are sitting at home, some people, rubbing one out.
Whoa.
So I want anyone
I
who's
did already, so I'm late.
Anyone who
I'm
early to the party. I'm sorry.
Oh my!
It's alcohol. My fault.
Anyone who's listening to the show, even if you're driving, I want you to close your eyes, okay? And I want you to think about Patrick. He's tired. He's been away from home for weeks. He gets home. He's got this big cuddly Yoshi dog.
The most beautiful puppy on air.
And he sits down. He got his microphone in front of him. He's got his headphones on. Pat, I want you to tell our fans, our listeners, our family, our neckbeards. There are neckbeards, okay? I want you to tell them, what are you drinking? What are you smoking? What do you have there? What's fueling your schedule for One Fall episode 12?
I am currently drinking
legit drinking from the fucking bottle. This is
out
impressive.
the bottle. I'm not going to do too much of this because the last time we had something like this, I was at you guys' house and I was eating cat food and puking. But I am currently drinking Jose Cuervo tequila silver made with blue agave.
Wow. Whoa!
Wait a minute, that's like fucking Tatanka. Never mind.
Where's the that's racist button Oh,
And
my
earlier,
God.
and earlier I'm not doing it on camera, but earlier I did partake in something called Alien Bubba Kush. So yeah, so that's what I am injecting into
Yes.
my body.
Man.
Yeah,
I
so-
can't wait to partake
What-
some alien kush
You know what?
with you on All In.
This is what I was gonna do. I was gonna get some moon rock. I don't know if you guys are familiar with trees and plants. And
Wait, did you
flowers
not
and
tell me
stuff.
last week that moon rock was the worst thing you ever smoked?
No, that was Gorilla Glue.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, moon rock is it has the highest THC. So let's say,
Ooh.
for example, this alien Bubba Kush that I partook in earlier was at maybe 26-27% THC.
Wow.
Moon rock is like 84, 85.
That's
So yeah, it's
whole
pretty
new,
insane.
level. It's a whole new world.
Yeah,
that's like being teleported to a new dimension. It's impressive.
Yeah, that's like traveling to Japan and not leaving your couch when you smoke that, you know. But yeah, the goal is to sprinkle a little bit of the moon rock into the other plant, and it kind of gives it a boost. You just can't smoke moon rock by itself. If you did, your hair will fall out like Baron Corbin. So
Oh my god.
so yeah,
Damn,
so
burn.
yeah, so what are you guys drinking on? What are you guys partaking in?
Ooh, well, I am what you would say 7 shots into some Kettle One. You have been
Oh, wow.
Mr. Black Market Ivan has been mixing my beverages this evening, and I think I'm like 7 or 8 shots into some Kettle One vodka.
Waka.
That has definitely hit his peak right now, so it'll be an interesting show so with my commentary. But that is I'm literally drinking that in a mason jar with ice and,
Oh, that's-
and a splash of mineral water because that's how I drink
That's very
my
fancy.
alcohol. I am 85% vodka and 25% of whatever I decide to throw into it. So
85% and 25%.
am I right?
110%. You're not satisfied with 100. You need 110.
See,
That's okay.
See, that's math, and math
Well,
is
it's
not a
CPS. That's the
proven
Chicago Public
scientific method. So we're just gonna throw that out in the garbage.
No, it's Chicago Public School, man. It's okay. So okay, listen, guys. If you want to make I need to make a name for this drink. Listen, you go to Target, you go to Walmart, you get a mason jar, okay, a big one. You fill it up with ice to the brim. You put 3 shots of vodka, preferably Stolichnaya, but in this case, Kettle One or Grey Goose is okay. And then I put orange juice in the rest and stir it up. Daniel's putting LaCroix, aka La Crotch. Either way, it's
That's the
fine.
whitest drink ever.
Shush!
It is who is the you know what, Pat? Who's the white? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call it the Bob Backlund.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna call
am
it the Bob
missing
Backlund.
teeth in the back of my mouth, so I guess I could be technically the
That's
Bob
That's
Black.
fine.
You need to wear red.
That's fine.
You
A lot
have
of
to
people
wear.
are missing teeth.
It comes with red suspenders, and a picture of Darren Young. Okay, so Pat, so you got the Jose Cuervo. Daniel has the Stoli.
What are you drinking,
See?
Mr. Black Market Ivan?
I just finished my Sapporo, nice steel can Sapporo, Japanese style, and then I am about to pop open a. Hold on, let me do this for the audience. I'll be back.
Oh, he literally just threw off his headphones, whipped them on the table, ran to the fridge, and is coming back with a can of.
All right, so it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. We have a liquor store on the corner, and I'm like, you know what? I just want a 19-ounce, 6.7 alcohol can of Revolution Brewing Anti-Hero IPA, which is the opposite of the Sapporo I just had.
Wait. Shh.
Oh, hold on. Here's the four.
Ooh, okay,
Nice
all right.
crack.
Here's the four. Holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me.
Holla at me, man.
Holla at me.
Oh,
man.
look at all that foam. Is it 2 inches? Let's see.
What?
Oh, he meets. Oh no, it's actually 3 inches of foam. So
Pat,
What type of show is this?
3 inches. So with that
3 inches
said,
of
cheers. Cheers. Let me clink. Danielle, clink on
Clink,
the
clink,
on
clink.
the
Wait,
mic.
wait, wait.
Pat,
Let's-
clink. Clink it. Clink. Oh, Pat, look at that. Oh, my
yes.
God.
Oh, okay. I'm dancing too, but we can't record because I'm semi in dressed, not dressed.
Oh no! Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Hey, that's the best way to do it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take my shirt off. Everybody just do the fucking podcast just
I
with no
literally
clothes
have
on. Whatever.
50% of clothing on right now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I can't put my body on film yet. Anyway, so
I understand, and like I said, neckbeards. I will say this would probably be the highest ranked fucking episode.
but
How
I
heavy
better
that-
post a hot picture of myself tomorrow. Shit, to get us more ratings.
How
Probably not.
heavy
That
are the
won't happen.
neckbeards? How heavy are the neckbeards breathing right now?
Oh god, they're gonna see anything that involves me, and they'll be like, "Okay, I'm gonna unfollow and unsubscribe."
So, guys, speaking of
Yeah.
neckbeards, and I say this because my brother and I would probably go to this event. There's an event called CEO. It's kind of like Evo. It's a fighting game tournament. Focuses on Dragon Ball a lot. Dragon Ball fighters. A lot of it's like a fighting game tournament that leans a little more towards the anime side, a little more international side. So CEO this year, because Kenny Omega and Xavier Woods are always involved, CEO this year had a CEO X New Japan Pro Wrestling When Worlds Collide event in Daytona Beach. The place seats about 9,000 people. So you had people with, having fighting game tournaments and then actual wrestling in the ring. We had a few unknown people, unknown to me. Maybe some of our listeners know. We had a few matches. All right. So check this out, guys. We had Jason Rance defeating Aaron Epic. So if you were to ask me, I'd say these are created wrestlers, but maybe they are indie wrestlers that I don't know about. Pat, have you heard of these performers?
I believe I've heard of Aaron Epic,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
Well, then after that,
I don't know.
I never heard Jason Rance. Then Michael Nakazawa defeated Adam Schmidt. And then there was a match subsequently after that. Alex Jabali defeated Michael Nakazawa right after that. Then Jushin Thunder Liger was out there defeating Rocky Romero. I mean, that's huge. It's a video game fighting tournament. Pat, when we were growing up, when we were kids, we would never imagine that fighting games would reach this pinnacle of mainstream recognition. But Jushin Thunder Liger defeated Rocky Romero. Tama Tonga and Tangaloa, the Gorillas of Destiny, they've been away for a while. Danielle, I know you're happy to see them back in action.
Hey, anything that Tama Tonga's in is just top
All right,
shelf.
keep it moving.
Defeated. They
Excuse
defeated.
me?
They defeated.
Let me enjoy this moment.
They defeated David Finlay and
All right.
Juice Robinson.
Yes, defeated the white trash / Chicago trash person.
I like Juice Robinson.
Oh, okay, great, awesome. Moving on.
Jeff Cobb, which is I've never seen him wrestle, but I'm seeing him all over the place. He's on the G1 and he's here. I don't know if he's a new signee to New Japan. Jeff Cobb defeated Chase Owens of Bullet Club.
Wait, was he the one in the Super Juniors? Wait,
No, he's not a Super Junior for sure.
No, Jeff Cobb is really fucking good.
Yeah, is he pretty good? I haven't seen him in action, but he looks pretty buff.
He's
okay.
he's what I would want Fat Ass Rhino to be.
Oh, okay. I approve.
Ugh.
Okay.
Man,
Yeah.
this IPA is
That's
wild.
what he reminds me of. He reminds me of a more athletic, more in shape Rhino.
Nice. So
Rhino is always in shape. Just saying. Okay.
Yeah,
moving on.
he is a shape.
he's like Rhino's son. He's like Rhino's
He's
son.
a shape.
He's a shape.
My
He is a
God.
shape. He defeated Chase Owens. Then
Yeah.
check this out. Dragon Lee and Ryusuke Taguchi defeated Roppongi 3K. Now, can you guys explain to me what Roppongi 3K did wrong for not only Rocky Romero to lose a match, but Roppongi 3K to lose a match? What did they do wrong? Whose shoes did they
They've been jobbing out.
stuff up?
That's exactly what's happening. There's some money being passed around in this situation.
Then the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi, defeated Hiromu Takahashi and Tetsuya Naito of Los Ingobernables de Japón in the main event. They defeated these young boys and Let's Go Bernales of Japón.
Oh, no. Do not say it like a white. Say it like who you are.
So that was CEO XNJPW in Daytona Beach, Friday, June 29th. Now, guys, coming up in 48 hours, or in about 24 hours if you're listening to this tomorrow.
I'm counting down the minutes.
San Francisco, New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 special, the show I wish all of us could be at. Here's the preview, guys, real quick. First, 5-on-5 tag match. We got Sho, Yo, and Rocky Romero, which is Roppongi 3K. Geto, the main booker of New Japan, and Yoshihashi facing off against Chase Owens, Yujiro Takahashi, Tanga Loa, Tama Tonga, and King Haku, representing Bullet Club.
Bullet Club all the way. Tama Tonga for life.
Pat, King.
I want to see Haku. Fuck everybody else.
No. Well,
Isn't he the dad of Tonga Loa?
Yeah, I'm about to say, to be technical, if it wasn't for Haku doing the electric boogaloo, you wouldn't have the guys that you currently
Tama Tonga.
Without King Haku going about 30 years ago. You know what I mean, Pat. Then,
yeah. I smell what you're cooking.
Without him going to his Samoan bride and going,
wow.
So then you have
Pat.
Wait, not Samoan, not Samoan, New Zealand.
Yes, you are so off.
Wait, hold on. Is King Haku not Samoan?
But okay, we need some education here, apparently, because I feel like
Pat, where do babies come from? Anyway,
Samoan and New Zealand ethnic crowd are completely different. I mean, they are in different continents in general, but like the whole peoples of that region and the regions you're talking about are not affiliated with each other.
I don't want to offend anybody.
I don't think we have any Samoan or New Zealand listeners. And if you do, make yourself known.
You know how many Samoans are in like wrestling? Imagine how many Samoan fans there are that listen to podcasts.
So check this out.
Oh, God help me.
Guys, check this out. Val is going to cry that she is not on the show to interrupt me during me saying this. Toru Yano and Tomohiro Ishii are going to fight Zack Sabre Jr.
Jack.
Oh, well, Pat, look, someone still interrupted me.
Oh, shit. Jack Sabre Jr.
and
according to Val,
and Minoru Suzuki Capone.
There you go.
But no, seriously, Zack Sabre Jr. and Minoru Suzuki, that's going to be an amazing match. You know what? Zack Sabre Jr. and Minoru Suzuki is like one of the best tag teams of this generation.
They are. They're pretty phenomenal.
Well, how about this? Try this on for size.
I'll try anything New Japan.
Kushida and Hiroshi Tanahashi are facing Marty Scurll and Hangman Page.
I'm sweating.
The accused murderer of famous dick wrestler Joey Ryan.
Is this just a wet dream for any girl that is a fan of New Japan?
I think we lost Pat, so I'm gonna eject him because I don't hear him talking.
Oh,
but I'm gonna re-invite him.
We'll re-invite him, and I'll just entertain the crowd with my.
Okay, done. Thank you for entertaining the crowd. Next.
Oh no!
Next, we have the never.
Damn!
We have the never open weight championship, Danielle. Hiroki Goto.
Okay.
The current champion.
Yes.
Facing Jeff Cobb. This guy is popping up left, right, up, down, north, south, east, west, in, out. You know what I mean? He's all over the place.
I like the in and out part. Okay, so who do you think is gonna take?
We're not at that part of the show yet. Then we have the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. The young Bucks Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson are facing Sonata and King of Darkness, Evil.
I mean, of course, it's all about the Young Bucks. Just saying, okay.
Well, Evil and Sonata want to take back their
I
titles.
know it's true, but I just love
Yeah.
Then Will Ospreay and Kazuchika Okada facing off of the rest of LIJ, Bushi and Tetsuya Naito. Then we've got the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, Hiromu Takahashi, the reigning champion, versus our favorite Mexican export, Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee.
We've got the IWGP US Heavyweight Championship.
I like
This has not
Dragon
been defended in about 19 years. Switchblade Jay White, the reigning champion, versus Juice Robinson.
Juicy. You have to say it correct.
Juicy!
No, that's how they say it over there.
That's what I'm doing. I'm
Chicago
imitating.
guy.
Chicago guy. Next, the main event. Kenny Omega, the reigning IWGP Heavyweight Champion, versus his fellow Bullet Club member, Cody. This is going to be Omega Cody Part 2. So, guys, what one match are you most excited for? Pat.
What match? I'm gonna have to go with Jay White versus Juice Robinson. I think Juice Robinson gets the IWGP US Heavyweight Championship. It's good to see other, more Chicago guys with gold. So I'm looking forward to that match. I think Kenny Omega and Cody again. I think when did the last time I think that was at WrestleMania weekend they fought. I'm not
Card of Honor.
sure.
Yeah, it was in New Orleans.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. So, but Jay White versus Juice Robinson. I think I'm looking forward to. What about you guys? What are you guys looking forward to?
La Flamme Blanca.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna throw
One match.
No,
One
but
match.
I have two.
One.
Yeah, we already know.
Oh,
Bucks and fucking.
Oh,
ooh,
Bucks are so
ooh,
cute.
Wait. Oh,
Kenny's so cute.
Oh, no.
Everyone's so cute. Everyone's so cute.
wow.
But
Have I
one
ever said that word on this podcast? Let's rewind. Pat.
Pat, pull out the archive. Pat, pull out the
Yeah, we're gonna
archive.
have to
Oh,
pull.
why do we sound the
Yes.
same? That's fucked up.
Pat, pull out the tapes.
Oh no.
Pull out the tapes.
I don't
Black
pull
Market
out the
Ivan,
tapes.
If you don't shut your face, I'm gonna shove that Sapporo anti-hero bullshit in your fucking gullet. So I'm gonna blow your minds right now because yes, of course, y'all know I'm a Young Buck lover, but I have to go back
Y'all?
to my Tama Tonga love and go to the first match with the 8,000 by 8,000 match of everybody fighting everybody because I just haven't seen Tama Tonga on my screen lately, and I need that fix. So I'm looking forward to just watching that beautiful man perform on my screen. So I'm gonna go with the first match of Shoyo, Rocky Romero, Ghetto, and Yoshihashi versus all of Bullet Club, pretty much.
I like.
What about you?
I actually, you know what? I know this is like a huge opportunity for Juice Robinson, so I'm going to say Jay White versus Juice Robinson is going to be a great match. I'm excited.
Great, awesome.
So, guys, check it out. One last thing. Here's a new entry. Okay, guys. It takes a lot for something like this to happen, but 20 episodes in,
It's a game changer.
Impact Wrestling has graduated from being piss-packed wrestling or impiss wrestling
Mhm.
to just
Impiss.
being
Yeah.
Impact Wrestling. And it is due to many things. It's due to Don Callis and Scott D'Amore and the new management. It's due to the partnership with New Japan. It's due to the new graphics. It's due to them just really ramping everything up. Guys, this show, I'm going to start watching Impact Wrestling, all right? Because, and we'll get into it later, I have almost completely stopped watching all WWE programming except for NXT. And then Pat, you're going to tell me later about 205 Live, but I'm going to run over today's Impact Wrestling, Thursday, July 5th.
What?
Today we have.
You want to do what? Hold on, what?
Are you going to need
You
a
reading
sound
results from Impact?
Piss Pack, aka Impiss Wrestling?
The redemption.
The redemption.
Episode.
Yeah, episode 20. They've earned it, Pat. They've earned it. 20 weeks. They've earned it. So this aired today, Thursday, July 5th. Phoenix defeated Rich Swann that just debuted last week. This is huge, guys. This is huge. Then the Christs came out and started attacking Phoenix. They tried to remove his mask. And then Pentagon Jr., his brother, comes out, makes the save, fights the Christs away, then attacks Phoenix. You're like, wait a minute. He came out to save him. Then he takes his mask off, and it's Sami Callihan. He's just beating the hell out of Phoenix. Then the real Pentagon comes out and starts beating up Sami Callihan. Guys, you're going to see a recurring theme on this recap of Impact Wrestling. These guys are hitting that sweet spot that ECW used to hit, that the Attitude Era used to hit. Hold on, there's more. Then the guy that Pat talked about 10 episodes, that's just a big old fat floppy Donkey Kong looking guy.
God.
Oh my God.
Is that like a quote unquote?
That's a quote, yeah. Fallah Bah defeated Killer Cross. Okay. After that, Petey Williams comes out, hits Cross with a chair. All hell breaks loose. Once again, insane post-match antics. Then we have Allie and Madison Rayne defeating somehow Su Yung and her undead maid of honor. But during this match, Tessa freaking Blanchard comes out and attacks Madison Rayne. Madison Rayne still recovers and ends up winning the match. But once again, look at the star power already on this show. Then you have a backstage segment. Austin Aries talking about Moose. Moose is his rival right now. And he's saying, hey, Moose should hope that after I'm done with him, that the XFL needs, a crappy linebacker because that's going to be the best he can do in his career after that. Then you've got another segment with Tommy Dreamer. Once again, guys, Tommy Dreamer, and he's going to be facing Eddie Edwards at Slammiversary in a hardcore match. I mean, once again, is this the same show we were talking about 3 months ago? Then you had
it's definitely different.
It's
I will
totally
say
different
that
show.
it is
Totally different. Then you had Katarina defeating Rebel in a women's division match. Then Brian Cage defeating Congo Kong. Of course, Congo Kong escorted to the ring by Jimmy Jacobs. And last but not least, LAX. Now, everyone knows that LAX was a huge stable in the early days of TNA. So the new school LAX, pretty much Conan was out there, talking trash about the tag team division. And then the freaking old school LAX come out, Homicide and Hernandez, start beating the hell out of Conan and the new school LAX, and get on the mic and say pretty much, hey, old school is here to stay, and they put the flags down on the new school LAX. So this is going to be a huge, kind of like a little mini, Bullet Club implosion, but it's huge.
First of all right, listen.
Hit me.
Conan is supposedly coming out of retirement for wrestling. I don't know if you've seen him for the last year or two, but he is in no fucking shape to be in a ring.
Yeah, Ahmed Johnson.
He's walking like Mick Foley.
No.
He's walking like Mick Foley right now. Like it's bad. I don't want to see Conan in the ring. I don't know, was he like 46, 47 right now? No disrespect to Conan because
wrestling aging.
Yeah, no disrespect because I thought he was one of the underrated in WCW with the Tequila Sunrise. Like, he was very agile for his size. He was like a super cruiserweight, or something like that, like a fat cruiserweight. But he was like really good.
He was 206.
I'm trying to think of the term without
206 plus.
Yeah, he was a busty cruiserweight.
A chunker weight.
Oh my
God.
God.
Yeah, chunky weight.
I don't know why, but I'm offended by that statement.
Chunker weight. But go on, Pat.
Yeah, like I just don't want to I don't want to see Conan go out like that. Like, I want to have the memory of him not when he was with the Filthy Animals with him, Kidman and Rey Mysterio and Lash LaRue or whatever the fuck his name was. Bill DeMott. That's what it was. Hugh Morris. I wanna keep that memory of him when he was Orale la Viva la Raza. Are you bowdy and rowdy? Like that's the Conan I want to remember. I don't want to remember this old fragile. Just look at the picture in the chat. Look at him.
Look at him.
He looks like a Goomba from the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Oh my god, from the movie.
Yeah, he was.
And the game. Let's just be real.
Yes, he was
like
a
mix
Goomba right now. Where the fuck those things were called?
I'm kind of biased to the Tessa Blanchard just because I kind of just love her, and I think she loves me technically from the last time we met each other. But
True.
So
she did look at you and stare deep in your eyes and say your makeup is amazing.
Yeah, she did, and so forever Tessa. So.
But yeah, I am interested in seeing LAX implode. Whoa. But Pat, have you been watching Impact? So we keep losing Pat.
Pat Bot is long gone now.
So Pat must be downloading some Onion Booty videos.
Oh my
Danielle,
God.
are you familiar with Onion Booty?
I unfortunately am.
I don't know how.
Because of you and him. Like, you both have traumatized me. But, okay, overall. So, Impact Wrestling is going to be part of the main...
that was Pat. That wasn't me.
Wow.
That was Pat.
Okay, Impact Wrestling will be part of the main roster of
our shows.
Yes. And our topics that we discuss.
Yes, I will continue to watch New Japan, CMLL, and Impact, and then you guys can watch WWE because I'm done.
No,
I'm done with WWE.
I'm with
except
you.
for NXT.
NXT is the only shit that I care about when it comes to WWE. Sorry, but not sorry.
Guys, can you freaking go on Twitter, go on iTunes reviews, and tell us what you think about us covering Impact, what you think about us covering CMLL and New Japan. I want to know, what do you guys want me to cover? Actually, Danielle, I was thinking of having an international corner. Thinking of having an international corner where I scour for worldwide results like, hey, this match happened in India, this match happened in China. But you know what, Danielle? I don't even know where to begin looking for stuff like that. So, Danielle, listen. Right now we have no Val, we have no Pat. We're gonna talk about Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live.
You know what NXT. I love is that we're both gonna talk about shows we have, first of all, not been able to fully watch, and second, we don't give two shits about. So we're gonna just go through the cliff notes, if we throw it back for the fans listening, of Raw and SmackDown at this point, because.
Did you ever use Cliff Notes?
I did.
For what books?
Catcher in the Rye. So I'll call it Catcher in the Rye, and the main reason was because I needed to fill out an essay, and I needed some details that I didn't remember, and I was like, okay, well, I don't have time to read it.
So
okay.
So, anyways, when it comes to Catcher in the Rye, I use Cliff Notes, and I'm gonna move on because Pat finally got back on the interweb to join the podcast.
Pat, I have a theory. I told Danielle that I'm pretty sure you're downloading 18 gigs of Onion Booty videos.
You know, it's actually Bubble Butt, but you're right.
So
my computer it was having some issues, so I went out and did the responsible thing and bought like a virus thinger majigger. And this piece of shit just wanted it. Like, I guess it just wanted to like do it now. Like, hey, I know you're in the middle of a fucking podcast. You want to scan for malware, and it broke my computer because I was like, no, and it just said, all right, well, fuck you. You're not going to do anything tonight. So I'm currently getting everything back to normal, and hopefully I will join again.
Yeah,
Oh,
but we hear you. You are communicating via telephone, right?
yes, I am.
So
Do I sound okay?
you sound just a little bit more distant, but you sound fantastic.
Okay, all right, okay, all right.
Do
I'll
you
work on it.
know anything about Raw from this past Monday?
Yeah.
No,
it was-
wait, hold on. We gotta save Raw for Val.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. We're gonna
okay.
just skip over
Pat,
Monday. Monday
hold on.
didn't
Well,
technically exist.
We'll come back.
We'll
Pat,
come back.
I want you to tell me why after this show I need to go watch 205 Live.
All right. Well, before we get into that, I will just have to say that Nomar Dart defeated TJP. Tozawa defeated some bum. And the main fucking event. Oh my God. This happened. I'm telling you, this, in my opinion, match of the year candidate.
Wow.
Buddy Murphy. Murphy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the tequila talking now. Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali put on one of the greatest cruiserweight matches I've seen since probably WCW Nitro.
Wow.
It was amazing. We saw a fucking Spanish fly from he jumped from the apron to the announce table and did a Spanish fly. To that, we saw a spot where they used the steel steps and did a suplex off of that. Dude, it was fucking amazing. The finish when Mustafa Ali did a spinning tornado DDT off of the steel steps. Amazing. Like, I don't look, if you haven't watched 205 Live in a long time, this is the time to watch it. And I know that they were kind of stinking it up for a little bit. You have fucking Enzo Amore, or Real One, over there with the fucking title, which I don't even want to start talking about him because that's a whole nother fucking podcast. Anyway, let me calm down. Okay. I'm telling all you neckbeards, all you virgins, all you people that get asked, all you people that watch wrestling, please, if you saw it, then that's great. If you didn't, please watch it. It's such a great match, really. And nothing else. Like, I know it was like 2 more matches on 205 Live, but they really didn't. Like if I was the guy, if I was, for example, fucking TJP or whatever, and I had to, like, I did my match and then I go in the back and I watched Mustafa Ali versus Buddy Murphy, I would probably fucking retire. I'm like, you know what? Don't even want to wrestle no more. These guys can have it. And I know there was a segment with Leo Rush who came out and he did cut a decent promo. I actually liked it. Him being the 23-year-old pound of gold. I think that's what he's going by, the 23-year-old pound of gold or something with gold. Like I said, he cut a great promo. No, it was on Tozawa. That's what it was. He challenged Tozawa, or, told him, like, whenever you're ready to feel the rush, come in, fight me and stuff. And that he's a guy that doesn't wait for anything. He takes what he wants because he is the man. It kind of reminds me of MVP when he first started on SmackDown 10 years ago. But 205 Live by far now is the second best WWE taped show. By far, way better than SmackDown, way better than Raw. Like, it's really fucking good. So please, if you have a WWE network, which is only $9.99, or you get a free month if you're a new customer.
Wait, why are you plugging if we're not making any cash off?
You're right.
Off of this?
Yeah, fuck the network. Don't buy it. Stream it on Daily Motion.
You fucking download that shit.
Download that shit
until they pay us.
Yeah, you're right. I apologize for that. I am so sorry.
But I'm gonna watch that match.
Yeah.
You know, let me ask you guys this: would it be a good idea for them to have a cruiserweight only pay-per-view?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, they have to build it up more.
Yeah, you need more people too. Like you need more. You need more people.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have Cedric Alexander. You can have Mustafa Ali. You can have Tozawa. I'm trying to think who else. Hideo or Tommy, he's still there. Leo Rush. I mean, yeah, but you know what? If it is a pay-per-view for 205 Live, does it go more than an hour? Does it go longer than an hour? Like,
True.
yeah,
If
like
it's that fast.
who's going to, you know what? Damn it, I can't wait to go home and see those goddamn cruiserweights jumping and flipping around. I don't think anybody's doing that. And even though I think, like I said, Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander, Leo Rush, like all those guys, they're top-notch guys. I just don't think, you know, them having their own show right now is like the best thing. So yeah, like it's crazy, you know. Like I don't know, you know what? Get them more time on the regular shows. We're doing the, you know what? Fuck it. All these pay-per-views, they're 5 hours long already. Any fucking way. What's fuck it? Make it 6. Put 2 cruiserweight matches. Put one in the beginning of the show and one in the middle of the show. Obviously, they're not going to fucking close the show, but yeah, just give them some time. Give it, you know, like I said, you know, look at what's going on with the fucking UK tournament. A lot of those guys over there fucking killing it. Drew Gulak was doing a great job over there. I don't know what the fuck Jack Gallagher was doing. Sad situation with him, but yeah, it's like, you know, give these guys a chance. I'm telling you, I am a big advocate for 205 Live. I am. That's all I gotta say about 205 Live. It was fucking amazing. Fucking watch it. You know, you're not doing anything else.
You're just what are you doing? Eating?
Yeah.
Just eating a block of cheese, you fat piece of crap.
You eat a block of cheese in a jar of mayo. Well, you might as well just fucking watch 205 Live.
Horrible.
We're just
block
drinking
of cheese and mayo. Ew.
I just feel like that's neckbeard food. Like,
That
Mom,
just-
want some fucking mayo.
I have the hiccups right now, and it's making my hiccups worse.
Oh man,
Mom!
I need
more Miracle Whip!
Yeah.
Hey, no, it's gotta be like Hellman's regular mayonnaise because I like Miracle Whip. Okay?
well, you're white, so yeah.
That's true. Pat, I learned that the hard way by my clientele telling me how white I am all the time.
Yeah.
Saying that because I like Miracle Whip, that makes me white automatically. So thank you for confirming that.
Yeah. I mean,
So quick sidebar. So Pat told me to watch last week. Pat told me to listen to 83 Weeks, a new podcast with Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
And Conrad Thompson. No.
Yeah. Conrad Thompson. Yeah.
And Danielle, this is a pretty cool show. It's Eric Bischoff. 83 weeks, just meaning the 83 weeks that WCW is beating WWE. And you know, every episode he kind of, you know, covers some nugget of WCW's history. And they had an episode about Chris Jericho and his time in WCW. And then Chris Jericho had an episode of Talking Jericho with Conrad Thompson, rebutting some of the things that Eric Bischoff said.
Okay.
So, but the point of that, so first of all, I've been listening to that all week on my way to and from work. But the point of that is they talk a lot about the cruiserweight division in WCW, something that Pat always talks about on the show, and I never watched. Danielle, did you watch WCW back in the day?
Only Nitro and Monday nights.
But do you remember cruiserweight action?
A little bit.
A little bit. So Pat, did you come up with one match that I must see?
Yes, I did. I actually came up with about 3 or 4 of them.
Hit me.
Okay. The first match you should watch, and I'm pretty sure it's on the WWE network or probably, you know, on YouTube. It is Juventud Guerrera, the Juice, against Billy Kidman for the Cruiserweight title it was on Nitro. One of the best wrestling matches I've ever seen, is in my top 5 matches of all time right now. Speaking. Number 2 would probably be Dean Malenko versus Rey Mysterio. I think it was at Hog Wild. It was at one of those white pay-per-views with the bikers. I will get back to you and let you know exactly which one it was. This is my history on the network. That's a good one. Eddie Guerrero versus Jericho was it was Eddie Guerrero versus Jericho versus Rey Mysterio in a 3-way. Excellent fucking match. And I'm trying to think of one more. Shit.
How was the match that they talk about on this show of Jericho beating Six, aka 1, 2, 3 Kid,
yeah, you know what?
aka
That was a good match. It was a good match. You know, like as you were saying, like they talked about it on the show, but Sean Waltman also talked about it on his podcast as well. Xbox One, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 60 or something like that. He talked about it as well and said that, hey, you know, like, you know, he was kind of, you know, high during that match. So he doesn't really remember most of it. But yeah, like that was the first match that I think X-Pac had when he came over from WWF to WCW. And it was a good fucking match. I liked it. It was pretty good. I mean,
so who was the best cruiserweight champion? Who would you say if there was one champion that represented the WCW cruiserweight division? Who would it have been?
Oh my god!
I know that's a big question.
Probably, you got to go with Rey Mysterio. You got to go with Rey. I thought Dean Malenko was a decent champion as well because his feud with him and Jericho was great. The man of 1,004 holds against the man with 1,000 holds. Like I said, it was great television at the time. I thought the cruiserweights did more. And if you look back and watch these shows, like for example, if you watch a Nitro that's on the network or whatever, you can tell like the people that really gave a fuck and they was really trying to like do shit for the audience compared to you know, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, who came out there fucking drunk every night. And really didn't give a shit, you know, like those guys, you know, if you remember Nitro back in the day, the NWO, they came out at the beginning of the show, the beginning of the second hour, and at the end of the show. Like they came out so many times that it was like it was overkill. So the cruiserweights, they pretty much had to fight for whatever, you know, position they had. Sidebar, are we on air? Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay. No, because only on my phone it says off air. But anyway, yeah, like yeah, it's crazy. You know, like it was a lot of match. It was I think the cruiserweights, they had so much to prove. I remember, you know, watching this interview with Eddie Guerrero just saying like, you know, those guys with you know, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash and like all those guys, Luger, all those guys used to be pissed at them because they would go out there and put on these 5-star matches, and you know, they had to go out there and follow it. And they were trying to, you know, they was telling the cruiserweights that they should tone it down. I remember Eddie Guerrero said Lex Luger used to say that a lot. He used to go in the back and tell those people, the cruiserweights, not those people, the cruiserweights to tone it down. And that made them go out and actually, you know, go harder, you know. So yeah. So, oh, you're getting a shot at my foosball table.
Oh, nice.
Played. Yeah.
Nice.
I never played, and Yoshi's over there sleeping. Yoshi! He's alive. I see him breathing. So yeah, yeah, it's just, I don't know, like those 4 matches that I told you, and I will at some point go and like find the specific show. I do know the Juventud and Billy Kidman one was on Monday Night Raw not Monday Night Raw. Holy shit, I'm drunk. WCW Nitro for the Cruiserweight Championship, and I think that's the match I saw where I was like, you know what, these motherfuckers are really good. Like, I couldn't believe it that they were really good. And then the main event that night, if I could recall, I think it was fucking like Ultimate Warrior and Roddy Piper like teamed up against like 2 jabronis in the NWO or some shit. So So I don't know. Yeah, so it's yeah, those are the matches that I would say look at.
So Juventud Guerrero versus Billy Kidman on Nitro. We're thinking Malenko versus Mysterio at Hog Wild, we assume, and Guerrero versus Jericho versus Mysterio. Those, I mean, just seeing the names on that list, I mean, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, they were very good fucking shows. I mean, not shows, very good matches. I was like, yeah, blown away by those. And even to this day, they still stand the test of time when it comes to stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised if these new cruiserweights aren't going back and like looking at the spots that these guys were doing. They were literally killing themselves. I remember this one insane spot where Dean Malenko did a gut buster from off the top rope to Rey Mysterio. It is still one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life, even though I'm pretty sure if anyone would attempt that to me, I would probably be shitting for 3 weeks. Well, but yeah, like they did so, like all of the stuff that we're saying and all these neck beards are chanting, "This is awesome, fight forever!" Like they were doing this every Monday, and a lot of people didn't appreciate it back then because they were tuned in to see fucking Big Papa Pump and the NWO and Diamond Dallas Page. So those guys didn't get their shine. So yeah, it was pretty good stuff.
Well, I'm gonna check those out. And I'll tell you what, the one match that kept coming up in my mind while listening to both of these shows was at there was a ECW November to Remember, maybe 99, maybe 2000, of Super Crazy versus Tajiri versus Jerry Lynn. And that was the first match that I ever saw that was like, oh my God, high flying, fast action. I didn't know the term cruiserweight back then. Yeah, that was.
I love that fucking match.
It's a lot of Dios míos coming from Joey Styles.
Yeah, that was. Looking back, that was racist.
That was completely racist. That was the epitome
That was really
of
racist.
racism.
So,
but
network.
yeah.
So here's
please.
Here's the lay of the land, guys. We have Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, and the Chicago indie scene update to cover. Now, Val may or may not be here on time, so this is what we're gonna do. Pat, did you watch SmackDown?
Yes, I did.
Why don't we talk about SmackDown? And we will save Raw for the end. And if Val doesn't show up, we're not going to talk about Raw. That's how bad it was. So let's talk about SmackDown, Tuesday, July 3rd, the year of our Lord 2018. Pat, tell us about it, because we sure as hell didn't watch it.
Nope. I had better things to do, like make money at my employer.
Yeah, shout out to your employer.
Danielle is so drunk. I don't even know what the hell you just said.
I am very intoxicated right now.
Pat, oh, real quick, sidebar. While you were telling us about WCW, Pat, I dropped half of my beer onto our table, so we were furiously cleaning it up while you were explaining. So my whole room smells like
it does.
Indian
this whole
pale ale.
IKEA table has been tainted.
It could be worse. It could smell like shit.
That's true.
That's true. So tell us about WWE SmackDown.
Yeah.
While I eat these Doritos Dinamita Chili Limon flavor. These are some spicy mugs. So hit us with that. Hit us with that while we crunch. While we crunch.
Yeah, while you guys are doing that, SmackDown was okay. So we started out with this segment with Team Hell No, which I think doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they're called Team Hell No when Daniel Bryant is not saying no anymore. Why isn't it Team Hell Yes?
Yeah,
I don't get it. But anywho, they come out and Daniel Bryant's he's kind of weary of Kane. you know, because Kane tried to abduct his wife and all types of shit back and put him through a lot of shit when he was corporate Kane, and he was kind of bringing all that stuff up. Like, hey, you kind of made my life kind.
We keep losing Pat. Danielle, you and I were not watching. Pat's gone, by the way. Anyone listening? You were not watching Danielle WWE when Team Hell No first existed.
True.
Do you give a damn?
I don't. I don't. I saw of Mr. Brian Daniels, aka Daniel Bryan, with Kane.
I'm not using my laptop any fucking more.
Pat,
damn it,
Pat, are you on Wi-Fi? Is that what it is?
Yes, it is. But so all right. So I was because I'm in my basement, because I'm a neckbeard. I'm in my basement, and I don't get the. It's crazy because I get like all my systems, they work fine, but my laptop for some strange fucking reason don't want to work. And my dog Yoshi's looking at me like, Pat, why are you sounding like Paul Heyman right now?
But, that cute puppy. If that cute puppy is concerned, you need to calm your ass down, okay?
Yoshi, I'm sorry. You don't even look at me right now.
So the best team in WWE involving themselves with the most pointless team in WWE.
Yeah, yeah. So like I was saying, yeah. So it was a part where Kane was like, "Hey, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't hurt you. You're like a brother to me." And Daniel Bryan says, "You burnt your brother. You tried to bury him alive." So I don't know if they're trying to plant the seeds of maybe Kane might turn on Daniel Bryan later on. At some point, it's going to have to happen because I think Kane is the mayor of Knoxville. I think I don't know, or he's going to win. He's pretty much going to win.
Did he win? Is he doing well?
So I thought he won. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to politics because I'm black, but I thought he won. I don't know, but Usos come out there. They crack a couple jokes. Hey Us, they talking about they want to hug each other. Us. So yeah. They did that for about 2 minutes.
Hey, we all love the Oos. Okay?
We got a whole different meaning for Big Red Machines in the pan, Oos.
Yeah, you know it, Oos. We give him more than choke slams, Oos. Yeah, so so the Usos came out there and pretty much cut like a horrible promo or whatever. So they decided to make a match later on. Team Hell No against the Usos. If the Usos win, they will be included into the Extreme Rules match, which is for the titles. Who got the titles on SmackDown?
The Bulge Brothers, I think.
Bulge.
Oh, yes, right. Yeah. So yeah. So they will. If Usos win later tonight, they will be added into the pay-per-view match or whatever. That probably is going to be on the pre-show or whatever. Then after that, once my documents load, but it's not loading anymore because I got a shitty iPhone X. Give me 1 second. I want to bring it up on my fucking computer. That don't work. Sorry, people.
You had Jeff Hardy defeating the Miz to retain the U.S. Championship in the 4th of July match.
Yeah, so Jeff Hardy comes out and I guess he issues a open challenge, and he has on his goofy face paint, red, white, and blue. And the Miz comes out, answers the call. Actually was a decent match. I was surprised that how good it was. It was a decent match. And
no, he's still here.
So Pat, do we still have you? Did we lose you?
Hello, Pat.
So Jeff Hardy defended the U.S. title in an open invitational match against The Miz. Let's take a look here. I did not watch. There he is.
Oh no, RoboPat. RoboPat. You are a robot right now. Oh no!
I can't wait for you to hear this part. It's amazing.
Okay. All right.
There you are.
How about now?
There you are.
Okay. the Wi-Fi back on.
It's a little choppy, but it's all right.
Oh my god, I hate technology. I hate technology. Yeah. So what was the next match? Because this shit's not showing up because I have net zero.
So then, after the Jeff Hardy retained the belt, Sanity interrupted the New Day's pancake segment.
Okay. Yes. Worst segment I've ever seen in my life. I don't get it. I understand the New Day loves pancakes. I get it. They had red, white, and blue pancakes out there, and what's his name? The black guy. Saxon. He was out there kind of doing like some introductions and stuff, and it was actually cool. That's probably the best thing I've seen Byron Saxon do besides wrestle in NXT. They're about to eat pancakes. They're about to have a stupid pancake off or whatever the fuck it's called. The lights go out. Sanity comes out, beats the living shit out of New Day, and the crowd was so quiet. You can hear a mouse piss on cotton.
Wow. From the pancake segment.
Yes. It was a whole, I'm pretty sure on the Hulu version, they're going to pipe in some fucking noise to kind of, mask how quiet it was damn near embarrassing. They even put one of the, I think Kofi threw a table and everything. Like, they really beat the shit out of New Day. But you wouldn't be able to tell because the crowd was either they all went on a piss break, or they was just too busy on their phones. Like, hey, we're not gonna pay attention to this match no more. We're gonna look at each other. Like, I don't know.
So Sanity is done.
They can save Sanity if they just stop putting them in these fucking useless, pointless vignettes. Just have them come out, beat the shit out of everybody. Sanity's not doing well so far on the main roster, and it sucks because I actually liked them. I liked them in NXT. I thought they were pretty good. They missed a great opportunity to have them with all the belts, but we're getting that with Undisputed Era very, very shortly. So
Nikki Cross is lucky that she's getting some spotlight.
Yeah, she's lucky. At first, I was pissed. Like, damn, why didn't they call up Nikki Cross? She's in paradise right now. She's in paradise. Got her feet laid, up in the hammock or wherever the fuck that shit is called. One of those things. And she's having a nice drink and Sanity. They're on SmackDown scrubbing toilets with a toothbrush. That's what I get from them right now. So, okay, now my shit loaded up. So, all right, now let me just be Dave Meltzer for a second. I'm going to give this next match negative 98 stars. Asuka versus James Ellsworth. It ends in a double count out. James Ellsworth was just running around the fucking arena, which was a complete waste of time because they could have had a real match going on during this time. And if you're gonna do intergender matches, let's do it for real. Fuck it. Let them, obviously we're not gonna see, a guy fucking hit a chick with a chair or, fucking power drive off the fucking ring apron like Rhino used to do when he was in shape. Like, it just, I don't get it. Asuka, I don't know what they're doing with her. Like, she's just wasting away, withering away on SmackDown. Then we had Aiden Guerrero. I want to call him Aiden Guerrero. He lost to AJ Styles. Rusev was out there as well, ringside. Not really anything to say about this match. Just a typical, Aiden English gets his shit in at first, and then AJ Styles beats the shit out of him. Which sucks because we know that Rusev is not winning this championship at Extreme Rules. We know it's not going to happen. This is just a match to kind of keep AJ busy until SummerSlam, where they're going to build up a big match. Maybe it'll be AJ versus Samoa Joe, which I would hope for the title. I think they would put on great matches. If you didn't watch TNA or there was an Impiss at that time, but Yeah, but back then they were doing some great shit on TNA. Becky Lynch defeated Peyton Royce. I thought was a decent match. Becky Lynch did a counter to the disarmor to win the match. I thought it was a nice, fun match. Peyton Royce, she's getting way better in the ring, I think. And then, surprisingly, a great match. The mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee, and Daniel Bryan defeated the Usos. So many great spots. Double super kick with Daniel Bryan jumping off the top rope. I thought they gave him another concussion and he was going to be out for another 3 years. There was a spot where the Usos did, I think, a double splash and Kane caught them and chokeslammed both of them at the end of the match to win the match. Still, SmackDown was shitty. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Look, maybe I need to talk to my buddy. I need to see who's writing what segment. Because I told him if he wrote that Sanity segment, I just have to unfollow him on Twitter. Like, it was really bad. Like, you know, the days of good wrestling right now in the WWE are slim to none. It's only on NXT. It's only on 205 Live. Monday Night Raw and WWE, whatever, SmackDown Live, they are, I just don't get it. Like, I thought SmackDown was like the place where they were gonna like, oh, you're gonna see things you never seen before and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, you give us a match here and there, you know, like Hardy versus The Miz or Jeff Hardy versus Nakamura a couple weeks ago was pretty dope. I thought that was cool. But how many times do I got to see Becky Lynch beat up Peyton Royce or Billy Kay? How many times do I got to see the New Day throw pancakes or Big E pull a flapjack from his nutsack and throw it on the crowd? How many times do I got to see Asuka beat the shit out of James Ellsworth just for Carmella to give her a super kick? How many times do I got to see AJ come out there and tell me that SmackDown is the house that he built just for him to get, you know, to beat up some jobbers? I'm tired of it. Center the whole show around Daniel Bryan. Get some good matches going on. I know or not Big Cass, Tall William, or wherever the fuck he's going to be called when he hits the Independence. I know that kind of threw a monkey wrench in everything. But SmackDown, they need to figure something out. Paige, she's doing a great job as GM. But I'm tired of seeing the same fucking matches. When we used to watch Raw and SmackDown when we were teenagers, we watched every fucking match, even Steve Blackman. I remember watching a match where I saw The Rock go against head, a fucking mannequin head, and gave him the people's elbow because it was entertaining. Even the mid-card, the low-card matches on WWF Raw and the same shit on WCW Nitro. I wouldn't say the same for Thunder, but for Nitro, they were great matches. We were invested from, on our time, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. No, it was 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. We were tuned in. 7 o'clock for Nitro because they were 3 hours at one point. But we were tuned in from beginning to end. These new shows, SmackDown and Raw, I'm catching myself watching recap videos on YouTube that condenses 3 hours or 2 hours into 20 minutes because I just can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
You know, so, oh shit, I'm drunk. Oh, holy ho ho. Danielle, how are you holding up over there?
Oh, man. I don't know how am I? I guess
She sounds like Barney from The Simpsons right now.
It'll depend on my slurring action, right? So
Neckbeards, hey, get ready to screen record. She's about to slur some more.
Okay. So are we gonna talk about NXT?
Yeah, we might as well. Because we're waiting for Val and
okay.
I'm giving her ass 15 minutes.
15 minutes before we just say fuck it about Raw. Okay,
yeah,
sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, ready. WWE NXT July 4th,
Wait a
the
minute,
year
Before
of
you
our birth.
continue, what you sounding like Kurt Angle when he says WWE. Are you okay?
It's the alcohol, okay? So
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm probably gonna slur a lot of this shit in the show, okay? And if
Okay.
y'all got a problem with it, I don't really care. So do not leave a comment. Please subscribe, but do not leave a comment, okay?
La Flama Blanca is La Flama drunk right now. Go ahead, yeah. Just show, yeah. Yes, let's hear the greatness of NXT.
Okay, NXT was mediocre. Let's just call a spade a spade. It on the scale of grading letters, I would give it a C.
Wow.
A, B, C, D, F kind of scale, I give it a C. And okay, let's just start off the show with Dakota Kai.
Oh man,
my God. Okay, hold on, Pat. You're gonna have to edit this shit out, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just moving around the apartment right now. Okay,
It
hold
all
on.
started when we dropped this bottle, and we had to shift everything we're doing around in a circle, and somehow our headphones have become
Oh fuck! I lost my phone. Hold on.
entangled in. We got to take a picture of what's going on right now.
Okay. Right. Okay, ready? Okay.
Yes.
Back to you,
NXT. WWE NXT, July 4th, the year of our birth. It started with a like I was saying earlier.
I like Santana Garrett.
Oh, great, because I don't give a shit about this fucking match. It was
Wow.
Dakota Kai and Santana Garrett, and it was obviously to give Miss Kai a win in this fucking story that they're trying to tell of her not being able to win against Shayna Baszler, that she can fucking win a match in general. But you know what? Santana Garrett pulled out a lot of moves that was pretty impressive. Good for her. But in the long run, Dakota Kai ran. She won. She won the match. It was all right. I just didn't care. I didn't give a shit. So they followed that with a segment of Miss Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, calling out all the women's division in NXT. And I will say Miss EST Bianca Belair did an amazing promo commenting on all the roster, as well as kind of like a feedback of she is better than the rest of the roster, the female roster of NXT, and that all these girls don't know what they're in for, and that she is the top tier. And I don't know. I just loved it. She was on her honeymoon, quote unquote. I'm guessing. I didn't see any other.
Who was on her honeymoon?
Yeah, Bianca Belair.
I didn't know she was.
Well, I don't know who she married. I don't really care. But
Ford.
oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. But
well, you don't care because they're black.
What?
What?
Oh my God, Pat! Do not
Okay,
go
all right.
with me. Okay.
I think you're right, Pat.
Wow. So I digress into talking about Bianca Belair. She was amazing. I loved her promo. It was amazing. It was better than what Shayna Baszler gave in the ring about her being the best of the best and all her bullshit that she says every time. I don't care. I look forward to the match between Bianca and Shayna. It will be good. I cannot wait. I'm so sorry, Pat. I'm distracted by what's
Okay.
happening in the household, but I'm gonna move on to the next match.
Yes.
which is-
Pat, what the hell is she talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh God. Shoot me now. Okay, it was the Mighty
Neckbeard. Chill out, Neckbeard.
rebranded TM61 to the Mighty, taking on Otis Dozovich.
Dozovich. Oh yeah.
Yes, Dozovich.
Oh yeah.
Dozovich. Both ways count. Anyways, they did a little segment before that showed Heavy Machinery being going from a tag team to a singles match.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Pretty amazing. If you didn't check it out, definitely check it out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He pulled out all his cards. He laid them out on the table. He won the round, but technically didn't win, I guess, because it was 2-on-1. And what do you expect? The Mighty won technically in the match, but when you really think about it, when you pull out, when you pan out and look at the match, I can't even fucking talk right now. Otis won the match. I'm so intoxicated, Pat. You're gonna have to fucking edit this
Nope,
shit.
editing
I'm
allowed.
not editing shit.
I'm so out of it right now.
Yeah.
I'm so distracted by everything happening right now. So amazing match. You gotta check it out. Otis, it did amazing moves. He did the worm. He did the worm like twice. It was fucking phenomenal. And he lost because obviously it was a 2-on-1, and it's really hard to win a match in WWE when it's 2-on-1, no matter who, if you're a face or a heel. So obviously he lost. But we're going to move on to bigger and better things with Velveteen Dream, the fabulous man, actually defeating Chris Dijak.
DREAMG.
And it was a pretty amazing match. I will say Chris Dijak, I did not give shit about because there was nothing appealing about him. He looked.
Kill yourself, Chris Dijak.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
He was just a typical white guy, super tall. That's all he had. But you know what? I give him
Cracker.
the credit
What?
for having great ring presence. And this is what I like about wrestlers when they actually call out when they shout out statements. Like he was like, "Oh, you're gonna like this," or "You're not gonna like this." I actually don't.
I
remember.
thought you were saying statements like, "Oh yeah."
God. Chris Dijak actually was commenting during the wrestling match, which made it entertaining. You know, a lot of guys in WWE don't do that.
Oh yeah.
And I can't. I enjoyed that element of him, but Velveteen Dream pulled out the win. It was awesome. And we're just gonna move on because I just need to get through this fucking segments of Johnny Gargano defeating, unfortunately, EC3. Okay, we just need to rewind here for a moment because EC3 interrupted the winning segment of Velveteen Dream in his previous match between Chris Dijak and him. And it all comes down to the UK Championship match tournament situation that, you know, there was some controversy with Velveteen Dream walking off.
Oh.
And Mr. EC3 was pissed off about it. So he interrupted his win with NXT and decided to just do his intro music, I guess, and overtake the moment.
That's wrong, man.
I cannot right now.
Danielle is slapped.
I'm so distracted
Man.
by 8,000 things right now.
Man, he wrong for that one, dog.
Oh my god. So, anyways, let me just wrap this fucking shit up because my segment blows fucking big ass balls right now. So, Mr. Gargano had a little flashback or was shell shocked or whatever you want to call it, and decided to whip EC3's ass all over the ring of Full Sail University, and he won. He won. That's it. I'm kind of disappointed because I like EC3 and I think he needs to be the top dog, and they obviously are building him that way, and he will be. But this whole episode of NXT for 4th of July was just filler bullshit. And I'm glad I'm intoxicated for this whole fucking segment because I'm not even going to look at my fucking notes right now because I don't give a shit. I thought 4th of July episode was just a bullshit showing. And it was because 4th of July ended up falling out on a Wednesday. And they were like, okay, nobody's going to watch this shit anyway. So let's put on the bullshit matches anyways.
Danielle, I remember you watching NXT and you said, just like the 4th of July, this is a pointless thing to care about.
Exactly. That's honestly, that's how I feel about 4th of July. So
she was like, just like the year 1776,
Oh my
I
God.
couldn't care less about the importance of this.
it's all about American racism in the long run. So
Yeah,
you know what?
that
I
is
guess
true.
that's how I felt about
Yeah, Trump, yeah.
that's how I
9/11.
felt
9/11,
about
dude.
this week's episode of NXT. Completely passable. You don't have to watch it. I'm sorry for all the listeners that you had to listen to me be extremely intoxicated trying to get through these matches, reading notes, and being distracted by outside sources. But it's very forgettable. I look forward to next week's episode, which includes a match between Danny Burch and Adam Cole, baby.
About time.
Actually,
About
I don't
time,
think
I'm
it's
fucking
for the belt, but it looks very promising.
Nice.
So we'll see what happens with that. And we have to unfortunately wait 3 motherfucking weeks for the epic match between Aleister Black and Mr. Ciampa to figure out what the fuck happens with
3 weeks.
the belt. Yeah, they promoted 3 weeks from yesterday.
Is there an event or just they just said 3 weeks?
They just said 3 weeks. I don't know what's happening in 3 weeks.
What
I
kind of
don't think
random thing
anything,
is
right?
that? What kind of random thing is that?
I mean,
Yeah,
Pat, is there any WWE pay-per-view happening in 3 weeks? I don't think so.
In 3 weeks? No.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
promoted 3 weeks because let's think about it. They record 8 episodes per week on fucking NXT. So
Wait a minute. 3 weeks is 21 days.
oh my god.
21 days is 1,752 hours. 100 that aligns with the Illuminati texts that state that on the 7th month of the year that the 12,
Anyways,
12 deities.
Let's
are gonna
just
line up
I'm gonna
to
talk over
Twin
Simon
Towers,
because I
flight.
apologize to all of our current listeners
Flight
about my
914, United
intoxication about
93,
NXT, but it really was forgettable.
Flat
So
Earth,
I actually will give it.
UFOs,
I
chemtrails.
initially started as a C rating, but I'm gonna go down to honestly a solid F.
Oh my god!
What?
Because yeah,
An
you know
F?
what? An F.
But it had Santana Garrett on there.
Yeah, I don't give a
Pat,
fuck.
have you seen Santana Garrett?
You know what? Let's talk about last
Hold
week's
on, I'm gonna send
NXT
Pat a picture of
episode,
Santana Garrett.
which was like, if I compare last week's NXT versus this week's NXT, last week was a fucking A+, and this week was a fucking F. So,
Hey, shout out to Lacey Evans' daughter.
Yeah.
wow. Anyways, Pat, that's my segment. Do not judge me. Don't hate me.
No,
if
no,
y'all
no.
have negative
First of all,
feedback,
First of all,
I apologize.
I'm not going to
It's
judge you.
alcohol.
I'm not going to judge you. Number 2, I'm not going to edit this. Number 3, like
Good thing I'm not drunk.
I'm about to say this is what we like. We like, the the neckbeards and everybody. They like when people are authentic. We're not on. We don't have a wrestling podcast where we're on here talking like fucking Tony Schiavone or some shit. And oh my God, we watched NXT TT, and it was so amazing. Like, we don't do that. We sit here, we drink, we smoke. Oh shit, I just drooled all over. We drink, we smoke, we snort, no coke. We do what we want. We do what we want, and that's what I think people will appreciate when they listen to this podcast.
Can you ingrates just leave an iTunes review for the just
one? What do I gotta do? Do we gotta give something away? Do we gotta give something away? The first person that can prove that they left a fucking iTunes review or something, I'll scavenge up my money. And I will get something. I don't know what.
I'll PayPal you $1. I will PayPal you $1.
Shit, I will put on your eyelashes for free.
I'm so broke. I'm gonna go and write the fucking review so you can PayPal me the $1.
I will put on some bitch's eyelashes for free.
Why they gotta be bitches?
Oh! I'm sorry. That's the alcohol. I mean, I will
put some
put
eyelashes in the old ding dong.
I will put eyelashes on any true beautiful soul out there who will review.
Hey, rest in peace,
and rate us.
Rest in peace, Val Capone.
Val Capone. Val is gonna disown us.
Disown.
No, she's not. She's traveling and stuff.
She's gonna listen to this and be like, "This is why I need to think twice about my life decisions."
Holy shit! So speaking of Val Capone, she's not around. I guess I can run through Raw.
All right, we have 15 minutes.
Oh fuck! I forgot about Raw existing.
Hit it.
Because my fucking segment
it's gonna be
took
really quick.
Should I? What do you think? Should I put a timer for 60? All right, go ahead.
No. Let's do a timer. We're gonna do this shit in 1 minute.
All right, hold on. Let me set up the timer.
Oh my god, please, because I'm so fucking smashed right now that I'm not gonna make it through the rest of the song.
Go ahead, timer's on. Go.
Wow.
Go, Pat.
All right, Ziggler and Reigns. They said they had a segment. Big Dog. Woof woof woof.
Don't care.
After that, Curtis Axel came out and he defeated Woken Matt Hardy because Bray had a car accident, probably because he was getting a blowjob from some ring announcer, won't say any name. Dr. Shelby and Bailey and what's her name, Sasha Banks, they did the same shit that Kane and Daniel Bryan did 15 years ago. Authors of Pain came out, beat the shit out of Titus Worldwide. Rest in peace to Apollo Crews because he's so good and shouldn't be jobbing out. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins defeated Ziggler and Roman Reigns, while I think that's supposed to be Drew McIntyre via disqualification. Baron Corbin comes out. And,
oh my god!
Baron Corbin comes out and he has the same thing with Finn Balor.
10 seconds.
Finn Balor's like, "Oh man, you're gonna get your haircut." Reigns asked me. They beat the Revival. Mojo Rawley beat the shit out of No Way Jose. Nia Jax beats Mickie James. Braun Strowman throws Kevin Owens into a power kick.
He legit set a timer on your ass.
Braun Strowman threw Kevin Owens in a toilet. Are we talking about Juggalo Wrestling Federation? Are we talking about Gathering of the Juggalos right now? Are we talking about Wrestling Society X? I mean, what are we talking about? Porta potties? What are we talking about, Pat?
Yeah, he fucking tipped over. We've seen this before. I know I've seen it before. Let's see.
I know I've seen it before.
96
in real life.
90
before driving down the freaking Iowa Turnpike. But I don't know if I want to watch World Wrestling.
Paying the fucking.
What
do they call it?
The toll. But I don't know if I ever turn on World Wrestling Federation programming to see toilets.
Oh yeah. He fucking kicked over a porta potty and feces covered Kevin Owens.
But
and that's how we
let's
ended
just
the
be
show.
honest. Kevin Owens is the only good thing on fucking Raw right now.
And it's sad because last week you guys car flipped over. This week he gets thrown in a pile of shit. What's next? They're gonna shoot. Braun Strowman's gonna shoot him out of a fucking cannon.
You know what it comes down to? is that Mr. Kevin Owens is great on the mic. He's a great wrestler. And WWE don't like that. They're like, oh, he's not homebred. So we have to, put him through the fucking ringer to just put him in his place.
I want to use this moment sponsored by Porta Potties for Wrestlers.
Oh my God.
To shout out on Twitter, #WeWantWrestling. That's his username, for retweeting and liking our comments. So that was once again our Twitter shout out brought to you by WrestlingPortaPotties.com.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was raw. That was raw for you. It stunk. Don't worry about it.
12 minutes left.
Oh my God. Does that count? Did we cover everything?
We covered everything, guys. Val, rest in peace.
My God. I need to apologize to all the fans out there.
No. You have to say you're welcome to all
you
the
know
fans.
what? Let me apologize to Patrick. Patrick, I apologize for my behavior.
Well, he's not going to edit it, so it doesn't
my
matter.
linguistics were not on part and not on point tonight.
Danielle, was your grammar, was your language, was your English better than Enzo Amore in the song Phoenix?
You know what? I think it was kind of a lateral situation. It was like a smoke screen. It would have been the same person no matter how you viewed it.
Pat, who do you want to shout out this week?
All right. I want to shout out GameStop.
Oh no,
Okay.
why?
Because these motherfuckers. You know what? No, I take it back. It's totally my fault. Because I was trying to be a cheapskate. All right, so this is the first time I've been in a GameStop. You're not going to believe this, Simon. Since the time we went. Which was like, I don't know, 2008, 2009,
yeah.
When we were camped out for Modern Warfare 2 or 3 or something.
2,
So,
2009.
Yeah. So, after that, I haven't really gone to GameStop. I normally was just buying my games from like Target or fucking, Walmart, Electronic Boutique probably. Which is probably the same
Funko
shit as
Land.
Yeah, Funko Land. So I go in, because my Xbox controller went out. And I'm like, holy shit, what am I going to do with my life? I don't have an Xbox controller no more. I didn't want to play my Switch. I'm like, I really need to get an Xbox controller. So I go to GameStop. Look, ma'am, I need a new combat pack, thing. So like, hey, we got one used, it just came in 2 days ago and it looks like it's in, perfect condition. I'm like, okay, if I can save, a couple dollars, because I think that controller is like $90. I'm like, all right, cool. So I end up paying $50 for it. I'm like, all right, great. I get home to my humble abode to run me some beloved Fortnite, and the LB and RB button doesn't work on the fucking controller. Mind you, I went to GameStop at like 9 o'clock at night. So at this point, they're closed. They're closed. I can't even go back and be like, I need it. So I had to wait until the next day. And it was a lovely female in there by the name of Storm. Thank you so much for helping me. And thank you so much for putting me and signing me up to some shitty power-up shit for GameStop that I'm probably never going to use.
Did you pay for it?
I went. Yeah, I paid for it. I did.
I have the pro rewards, and I don't know how I got that.
Yeah, I want to get the Elite because I see that Elite, you get so much, and I think like pre-owned shit. Say if something's $50, you only pay $30. But I'm a big guy on digital shit. Like if I showed you how many games I had in my Xbox, I have like 300 games, and they're all digital. I don't do hard copies anymore because I just feel like it's useless, it's pointless, and I don't want people to borrow my shit. So I just buy digital shit now. But yeah, I want to give a shout out to GameStop for selling me a fucked up controller that I ended up having to go back, and I just ended up buying a new one anyway. They was like, oh well, we can give you another controller that's used. No, I would never buy another used anything ever again. Used controllers, used condoms, nothing used. I'm never buying anything used ever again. Only brand new. So shout out to that. Shout out to Val. I hope she made it to her destination very safely and sound. I might call her tonight and yell at her, but
She just said, sorry, y'all. Just found out my wake up time is in 6 hours. Stupid early team meetings, crashing out. Can't wait to listen to the show tomorrow in between games. And I gave her a fair warning saying, do not listen to this episode for your own sake, for your own innocence.
Yeah, so I'll just text her and tell her, hey, I'll probably Photoshop like Kevin Owens naked and send it to her. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's my Photoshop. I mean, not my Photoshop. That's my shout out.
Well,
so, yeah.
Once again, Pat, every week I say we need to have a podcast about games again. We will chat soon. Well, at least were you able to play Fortnite? You just weren't able to switch weapons?
I wasn't able to build.
Oh, yeah.
That's the point.
How's that playground mode, by the way? And then
wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It's a good mode for you to like learn and like if you want to learn to build and shit, that's the perfect mode.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah, it puts you in the world by yourself and you can just build for days or whatever. Or you can go in the world with 3 other people and just kill each other they give you an hour time limit in every game. So
I just want to build the most erect vertical shaft and just go into the heavens.
Yeah. So it's pretty dope.
Yeah. So Pat, thank you. It was an absolute pleasure. Danielle already is walking away from being so intoxicated. It was a great time. You know what? What my takeaway is from this episode is Impact Wrestling. I want to watch more Impact and I want to watch more 205 Live.
Yeah. I'm surprised you paid attention to it.
So next week we will be giving a preview of Extreme Rules, which should be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. And we will also have results of the G1 in San Francisco. So with that said, Pat, Danielle's already gone for the night. Val, I can't wait to talk to you again next week. And Pat, final words?
I'm drunk.
Yeah. I love alcohol. I love alcohol. And I only had 2 big as hell beers. But I was pouring Danielle some stiff ones.
It's been a long night when Danielle just gets up. Normally I'm the person that leaves first. Mm-hmm. She just got up and she just walked away from the announce table.
Well, with me, it's like I woke up today, had a very light breakfast, and then work was so busy I didn't even have time to eat lunch. So I'm on an empty stomach, you know what I mean? So it just like it hits you harder, which is wonderful. It's the human body is an amazing thing, Pat.
Yes,
so with that said, guys, $1 to the first person to leave us a review. Just leave us a review on iTunes. I'm straight up. Give us 1 star. I don't care, but we need to have more reviews because right now we are unrated. So we need to have a rating.
Yeah, and this goes for the people that's on Sound, because there's a lot of people that download our episode on SoundCloud. Like you guys and a lot of people that's been liking the episodes and stuff like that. I see this shit. So I know you guys are listening. Smack that motherfucking subscribe button. Smack those stars. Give us 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars, 7 stars, like Dave Meltzer. Just give us something.
Just something. Do it for me.
Do it for Val.
For every 5 star, for every rating you give us, I donate 1 star to the charity of your choice. Just think about it, right?
We'll think about it. This is episode 20.
Wow.
Completely shit-faced it by the time we got to the end of this. And now I have to go and make music. I was going to go to sleep. Now I got to make music. So I will see you guys next fucking week. Hopefully I'm sober again. Oh, no, shit. I'm going to be in Chicago next week again. Oh my Lord. Oh, oh Lord.
One of these
Maybe I'll
days,
be back home. Maybe I can just run to the city and then come right back.
one of these days, we're gonna hit you guys with a surprise episode where all four of us are sitting at a table drinking together. One of these days, it's gonna. Happen.
Yeah. I think like I said, man. I'll get the tripod or whatever, and we can just sit up and we can go and have some beverages and some salad. We will call it salad. and we'll have fun. I'm looking forward to it.
That it was a pleasure for Danielle, for Val. I will say good night, and we'll see you next week for episode 21.